All right, let's look at the homework 4.7, problem number 4. Right, so we want to find the largest area of a trapezoid that can be inscribed in a circle of radius 7, whose base is the diameter of the circle. All right, so let's draw a picture. All right, so you have I only draw a semicircle. But so the diameter is going to be one of the base, and then top base is going to be made by 2 points on the circle, right, or semicircle. And the equation of the semicircle is y equals square root of 49 minus x squared. All right, so let's try to express the area. So we're talking about this area right here, right? Right here. All right, so we know how to find the area of trapezoid, which is equal to 1/2, right? And then top base, so we're gonna call this guy x here. So this is going to be right here is symmetric, so it's negative x, so it's going to be 2x, right? So we have a 2x plus bottom is from negative 7 to positive 7, so it's 14. And then height is determined by this square root of 49 minus x squared. So we have that. All right, I'm going to actually go ahead and distribute the 1/2 into 2 and also 14. So this is going to be simply x plus 7 times square root of 49 minus x squared. All right, so we have that. So we want to maximize this area function a of x on, all right, so x is going to be between 0 and 7, so I'm going to just do 0 and 7, right? All right, so let's find the derivative. So a prime of x is equal to, all right, so we're going to do a product rule. So this is the first guy, and this is the second guy, and we're going to write it as 49 minus x squared, raise it to the 1/2 power. All right, so derivative of the first is going to be 1 times the second, so 49 minus x squared to the 1/2 power, plus first guy is x plus 7 times derivative of the second is 1/2 in front, and then 49 minus x squared is unchanged. Subtract 1 from the power, so negative 1/2. Multiply by derivative inside, which is negative 2x. Right? So we can cancel 2 on top and then 2 on the bottom, and 1 really doesn't do anything. All right, so we can write it as, let's see. All right, so you have 49 minus x squared to the 1/2 power. And then this is going to be, so this is going to be minus, right, because there's a negative sign here. All right, so it looks like we have, let's see, here, we have a square root of 49 minus x squared, so that's going to sit on the bottom. So you have 49 minus x squared to the 1/2 power. Put that on the bottom. All right, then we would have, let's see, so we have to multiply x and x together, so we have x squared. And then we're going to distribute the x to 7, so it's going to have plus 7x. All right, then if you combine these together by taking a common denominator, so this is going to be, common denominator is going to be 49 minus x squared to the 1/2 power. You can reach square root if you want. So then this is going to be just a 49 minus x squared. And then we have a minus another x squared minus 7x. All right. So clean up a little bit here. So we're going to have negative 2x squared by combining those two guys together. And then also minus 7x. So we're going to have minus 7x. And then we have plus 47. Sorry, 49, sorry. Alright, down the bottom, I'm just going to put the square root of 49 minus x squared. Right? So we want to set this guy equal to 0. So we just have to make sure that the negative 2x squared minus 7x plus 49 equals 0. Actually, I don't like a negative sign in front there, so I'm going to actually multiply through by negative 1. It doesn't make it a whole lot better, but it's easier for me to factor it out. Alright, so let's factor it out. So we have a 2x here, and then we're going to have x here. Then we'll probably have plus 7 and then minus 7. I think that would work. Negative 7 times positive 7 is negative 49. And 2 times 7 is 14. Minus 7 gives you 7. So this is that. So we have a critical number. X is equal to, set this equal to 0. You have a 7 halves. And this one set this equal to 0. It's negative 7, which is outside the interval. Interval is from 0 to 7. So only thing that we use is going to be that guy. Right? So left endpoint is 0, right endpoint is 7, and then critical number is 7 over 2. So we're going to do check the, not the volume, sorry. We're going to check the area when x is 0. Right, so what's that? And actually, let's just write that down. And the area at x equals 7 half. And the area at x equals 7. Right? So x is 0. If you plug in 0 here, you have 7 times square root of 49, so it's going to be 49. Right? And then if you have x equals 7 halves, so what's that? So you have a 7 halves plus, let's write that down, 7 halves plus 7, right? Then you have a square root of 49 minus 7 over 2 squared, so 49 over 4, which is going to be, alright, so this is going to be 70, so 7 is 14 over 2 plus 7 over 2 is 21 over 2. Right, then this is a square root of, right, common denominator is 4, right, so this is going to be 3 times 49, so it's a 3 times 7 squared, right? Right, so if you pull those out, you can, maybe I can go here, right, so square root of 4 is 2, so it's going to be 4 on the bottom. And you can pull out 7. So 7 times 21 is 147. And then you have a square root of 3. Right? If x is 7, then you're going to have 49 minus 49, so it's going to be 0. Right? So as you can see, this is going to be the largest one. Right? So here, this is going to be the maximum, right? I believe this is bigger than 49. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so we got 147 square root of 3 and divide by 4. All right, let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.